Be fucking real, man. Come on.
Alright guys, what's going on? So this is my travel trading setup. All I have is a MacBook and a portable monitor, as well as of course my phone. So here I have my 16-inch 2021 M1 chip MacBook Pro. I used to have the older version with the Touch Bar ID, I think it was 14 or 12-inch. However, I decided to upgrade, as for trading, having a bigger screen than 16-inch provided a lot more value. So for me, it was a sort of investment per se, as opposed to just buying a new Apple product just for the sake of a new Apple product coming out. However, this for me is absolutely fantastic. It took me a while to get used to it because it is that much bigger, but now I am using this, I would never go back to the smaller one. It's just absolutely fantastic to have this big screen. It's somewhat a little bit heavier, but I can just throw this thing in my backpack and take it about me with my day, and that's essentially pretty much what I do when I'm traveling and trading, which I'll expand on more towards the end of the video. So that is my main trading setup, is the laptop right here. I do everything from this laptop, from my analysis, and then all of my execution comes from my phone. You can obviously do execution on the laptop as well, but I just prefer to keep it separate. I like to do pure trading view technicals here, and then MT4 execution on my phone. And my phone is currently, I believe it's the iPhone 11 Pro Max. I haven't really there's a new iPhone out, but I haven't really needed to upgrade. It just makes no real sense. There's no real benefit for me to upgrade my phone just yet. This camera's great. It works great. It's not slow yet. We'll wait for the new Apple update, and then this thing will become more slow, and then I'll probably look to upgrade. But yeah, latest laptop for me was a fantastic investment. I'd advise you guys to look to get a laptop with a bigger screen, because the bigger the screen, then the more chart work you can look at. You don't necessarily have to get a MacBook. There's definitely cheaper and better alternatives to Mac, but for me personally, I've always used Mac. I like Mac. I like the interface. I like the convenience, and that's why I decided to upgrade to this latest Mac. You can get one of the older versions, which I used to have with the Touch Bar ID, 14-inch, 12-inch, whatever it may be, for probably around £800 now, which is really, really good. This laptop here was around 2,400, so it was a little bit expensive, but like I say, it's an investment into my trading, so it's just like an expense to your trading career. There's nothing more satisfying than making money in the markets and pulling real money out and buying physical products. It gives you that satisfaction. It shows you that, look, trading can just be numbers on a screen, but until you actually pull that money out and treat yourself to something, it becomes a lot more real. So I definitely advise you guys to do that. And then right here we have the Asus, I hope I'm saying that right, Asus portable monitor, USB-C, just plugs straight into my laptop. This thing doesn't need to be plugged into any power source. The power source comes from your laptop. And the good thing about this new Mac is the battery power on this is absolutely fantastic. This thing can last for hours and hours and hours, and it charges really, really quick. Whereas my old laptop, I would have to charge it a lot more often. When I would go out about my day and take my laptop with me, I would always have to slug around the charger as well. But with this laptop, I can take this out and not need to worry about it dying. So having this extra battery powers this and makes this a lot better to take around with me. And this thing is super thin. They don't actually make this one anymore. I bought this about 2 or 3 years ago when I first started traveling and trading, and I picked this up for about £100. So you can probably get this on Amazon or eBay. I'll probably leave a link in the description below for you guys to check it out, but you can pick this up for very, very cheap, and it's super light, it's very, very thin. And this is the case that it comes with, which also converts into a stand, which is absolutely fantastic. So I pretty much do my chart work here, and then on this screen, I'll have a Forex Factory, Forex Live, and I'll also have the community on here. So whenever I'm doing my chart work, I copy a chart, and whenever we look to take a trade, I then just send it into the community. It's easier for me to just go screenshot the chart, just send it straight to this screen, as opposed to flicking through tabs on this. But to be honest, you can travel and trade with just this. You don't actually need this as well. This for me is just an extra accessory. It's very light. It's very easy for me to take around, chuck my backpack and travel. I don't take this out with me when I go out during my day. However, when I'm set up in an apartment, it's easy for me just to set this up. When I come back, plug it into my laptop and have 2 very efficient screens. You don't need anything fancy. And back at home, I do have a fancy desk setup. But for me personally, I much prefer this, because this is essentially sort of the roots of my whole entire trading career. The reason I started trading was to be able to travel. I didn't ever want a fancy setup, and I actually would take this and all of this over my desk setup at home every single time. But remember guys, if you think a fancy trading setup is gonna accelerate your career, it's definitely not. You can trade off just this laptop. You do not need anything. You don't need this, you don't need the fancy stand-up desk with all the screens. it's gonna make no difference to your trading career whatsoever. You can become consistently profitable and a very good trader just off this laptop. I could trade full-time off this laptop with my phone and do very, very well, okay? So don't be fooled by these people with all these fancy setups, spending all this money on fancy setups. What I would say to you guys is get a good, solid laptop. Like I say, there'll be probably better brands, cheaper, that you guys can look to pick up as well. If you're gonna spend, say, £1,000 on a desk and some screens, just buy a laptop and spend that money going on holiday, pick up one of these and travel and trade. That is the best way and the best thing for your mindset in order for you to trade better. I feel so good. The community is booming right now because I feel so much better when I'm trading, traveling, doing what I love, staying in these nice places, and that's the key to your success in trading. Do the things you love and you will trade better. So I will leave links in the description if you guys want to check out any of these products. Asus have a more up-to-date one of this now, which I think is better quality. The screen's better. The Retina display on this isn't as clear as my laptop. However, I'm not using it to do my chart work. I'm using this to check out the fundamentals, update the community, and any other things I need to. I might just put my Spotify on here, watch a little bit of YouTube on here whilst I'm trading on this main setup. So this is kind of just like an extra perk. This is all you really need. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video into my travel trading setup. That's it. It's very simple, very efficient. It does the job, and that's all you guys need. If you want me to do a home setup of my desk at home with my screens and my laptop plugged in, then I'm more than happy to do that for you guys. Just let me know. Leave a comment in the description below and I will get that sorted for you guys. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.